All right, we are going to talk about some basics of Google Classroom that mainly include announcements today. So let's start with some of the basics. You have your class code, which is what students should have used to join your classroom. If they did not join your classroom, you are still able to send this out to them via Remind app or Class Dojo. I know a lot of you got kids to sign up for those and parents. You have your classwork where you can actually create assignments. We'll do a separate screencast for that. You have people. So if you haven't already added some other people to your classroom, you might go ahead and add ESOL teachers, specialists, special educators, anybody who might be working in your classroom that could have access to this. If you're not at school, they could also post something to help students. Then you have your students. If you're not sure if students actually signed up for your class, you can run down your list. If you see kids that are no longer in your class, you can also quickly go through and you can remove them from your list if you need to. Now, I'm not going to remove you, Kimmy, don't worry. You can add students. You can type their name or you can put in their email. I would put in their email, which is their student ID number at mcpsmd.net. I would stay away from putting in just their name because we have so many students who have the same first and last name. So stick with their ID numbers. Then this is grades where you would be able to grade actual activities. Let's stay with the stream for right now. We're going to create an announcement. We're going to show you a couple different things. So you have an announcement for your classroom. And then you have the option to share this with all students or a select few of students. So if you had a specific announcement for just a couple kids, that's what you would use that option for. So let's stick with all students right now. We're going to post a video for them to watch. So watch the video and write down 5 facts and 1 question. Can I type today? Type your question below. Actually, let's say share your question. All right, now I have options to add. I can add with my Google Drive. I can add a link directly from YouTube or another link I have from an internet source. I can add a file from my computer or I can go straight to my YouTube. And if I know what video I want, I can put it in here. If I already have the YouTube URL, I can put it here and it'll be able to compress it to fit inside. So I'm going to do Bill Nye Germs. He's my man. And if you haven't watched Bill Nye, the kids love Bill Nye. This is my germ video I want. Come on. So I'll select this, I'll add it, and then it's right here. And it'll pop up right in their window frame when it goes to open. So I can double check, make sure that's the video I want. I press play. It'll play. The kids can make the screen bigger. They can pause and go back and forth as many times as they need to rewatch. I can post it right now. I can schedule it. Know that it might default to the next day. I can even schedule the actual time I want it to go out, or I can save it as a draft if I need to come back to it. So right now I'm going to discard this because we're not going to use this, but usually I would probably just post it straight to my classroom. And that is a quick way to add a resource for your students.